Hello students. Today we are going to take comparing quantities competency based questions part 2. The objective behind today's class is to master the following skills: convert ratios into like fractions and compare them in order to identify equivalent ratios. Second one, equate ratios in order to represent them in proportion. So let us see the first question. Consider the statements below. Statement 1. The ratio 2 by 7 is larger than the ratio 4 is to 5. Statement 2. The ratio 3 is to 8 is larger than the ratio 2 is to 9. Which statements are correct? So here 4 options are given. In this type of question, what you have to do is you have to simplify statement 1 and statement 2, and then you have to see that which statement is exactly correct and see in the option that either the first one is correct, option 1 only statement 1 is correct, option 2 only statement 2 is correct, option 3 both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and option 3 neither of statement 1 or 2 are correct. So let us start doing this question. Let us see that in option 1, statement 1, the ratio 2 by 7 is larger than 4 by 5. So in this, actually we are comparing the ratios. Now when you compare the ratios, you can go with any of the method. You can take equivalent denominators you can make, or you can cross multiply. So I'm doing cross multiplication. I will multiply 2 with 5 and 7 with 4. So I am getting 10 here and 28 here. So as you can see, 28 is greater than 10. So 4 by 5 is greater than 2 by 7. But the statement 1, it is that the ratio 2 by 7 is larger. So this becomes wrong. So statement 1 will become wrong because here you can see that 4 by 5 is greater than 2 by 7. Similarly, we are going to take the next ratio, statement 2, 3 by 8 and 2 by 9. I am doing again with cross multiplication method, and you can do with equivalent denominator also. So let us multiply 3 with 9 and 8 with 2. So you are getting 27 and 16. Okay, and as 27 is greater than 16, so 3 by 8 is greater than 2 by 9. So here statement number 2, let us read again. The ratio 3 by 8 is larger than 2 by 9. So this is absolutely right. So now let us come to the option. Option 1 is only statement 1. So no, it is wrong. Only statement 2, yes, it is right. And these two will become wrong. So the final answer to this question will be option number 2. Okay. The next question. Question number 2. The table below shows the result of the football matches played by a team each month in the past 4 months. If none of the matches was drawn, which option correctly arranges the months according to the winning performance of the team? So here, as you can see in the table, months are given, winning and losses, the number of matches which were won by the team was given, and which they lost is also given. So again, in this type of question, it is again comparing the ratio. Now we have to compare winning upon loss. Okay, so let us find the ratio in simplest form. Here, this will become, for September, it will become 8 upon 6. And if you write in simplest form, it is becoming 4 upon 3. Okay. October, it become 5 upon 2. It is already in simplest form. In November, it is 7 upon 4. Again, it is in simple form. And December, 9 by 3 means 3. Now, actually, this is a question of arranging them in increasing and decreasing order. So what we have to do is, let us take this all numbers 4 by 3. Let me change the color so that it is visible to you. 4 by 3, 5 by 2, 7 by 4, and 3. Okay. Now, let us take the LCM of the denominator. The LCM of denominator is 12. You can find it out. LCM is 12. So when LCM is 12, so here 4 by 3, if you want to make it 12, you have to multiply by 4. Okay, so this will become 16 upon 12. So the next one I'm writing here, so that it is there with it is with us, it's becoming, change the color here, 16 upon 12. Okay, the next one is 5 by 2. So 5 by 2, you can multiply by 6, and this will become 30 upon 12. 30 upon 12. So this will become 30 upon 12. Then for 7 by 4, you can multiply by 3. So 7 3s are 21. So this will become 21 upon 12. And this 21 upon 12. And 9, it is only 3. So you have to multiply by 12. So it will become 36 upon 12. Okay. Now let us see that which number is the highest one. And let us arrange this one. So first will come 36. This will come first, December 36. Then comes October. After December, we have October. Then comes November. And then comes September. So this should be the sequence. Let us tally here which option is having the sequence. December 1st, October 2nd, December, October, November, and so as you can see in option number 4, we are getting the same sequence. So it is a higher order question. The concept is pairing the ratio only, but it is an application, and this here we are arranging 4 ratios and comparing it. Okay. So the final answer to this is option number 4. So let's move further. So option number 4 is the right answer. Now there is a question from proportions. Which of the following set of ratios are in proportion? And the option is given. Option 1 is 16 is to 24 and 26 is to 39. Option 2 is 24 is to 51 and 16 is to 51. Option 3 is 33 into 8 is to 18 and 44 is to 15. Option 4 is 42 is to 17 and 28 is to 34. Now in this type of question, you should first know that what is proportion. See, when two ratios are equivalent, then they are in proportion. So this is the basic definition which you can keep in mind. So what you can do is, you can try each of the options. See here, option 1 I'm trying 16 upon 24 and 26 upon 39. Let us write this into simplest ratio. This will go by 8. 8 2s are 8 3s are. This will go by 13. 13 2s are 13 3s are. So you can see that 2 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3. So option number 1 is coming right. Okay. So let us solve for other options also. 24 is to 51 and 16 is to 51. Now here, as you can see, 24 and 51, they are not coming in any table. Okay, neither 16 and 51. So this option will become wrong. And similarly, you can see 33 is to 18. 33 is to 18. You can simplify it with 3. You are getting 11 upon 6. And 44 is to 15 is already in simplest form. So again, they are not equivalent. Option 4, 42 is to 17. It is already in simple ratio, 28 upon 34. If you simplify, you are getting 14 upon 17. So again, they are not in proportion. So finally, we got option number 1 as the correct answer. So option number 1 is the right answer. Let's move to the next question. In a solution, 2 liquids are in the ratio 3:5. So here you can see that there is a solution in which liquids are in the ratio 3:5. In another solution, the same 2 liquids are in the ratio 18:3. Are the liquids in both the solution in proportion? Again, the basic concept of proportion you can apply. One is 3:5 and the next one is 18:30. So if you simplify 18:30, you divide by 6, you are getting 3/5. So yes, it is equivalent. So let us read the option. and see that where the reasoning is right. So option 1, no, because 30 is divisible by 3 and 18 is not divisible by 5. This is not the right answer. Because when we talk about divisibility, 18 and 30, we will see the divisibility by same number. Option 2, yes, because 18 is divisible by 3 and 30 is divisible by 5. Again, you see they are using different numbers. So this is again wrong. No, because 18 is to 30 is not equivalent to 3 is to 5. Just now we have seen that they are equivalent. So this statement will become wrong. Yes, because 18 is to 30 is equivalent to 3 is to 5. Yes, this is the right statement which we have worked out. So as you can see that we are on each and every option. So multiple choice question is not a game of ABCD. You have to read, analyze each and every option and see that which is the right option. So here option number 4 is the right option. So thank you for today, and we will continue in the next part 3.